So, welcome to Indy Jonas.
Yeah.
And the Rod of Queens.
By the way, I'm really hungry.
By the way, in this little area here, there's three artifacts. I mean, it's not necessarily a small area. Oh, Indy went out of control there.
Can you eat those artifacts?
So you want to eat ancient...
I don't want to eat anything right now, I'm hungry.
So you're gonna... So, okay, everyone. Jam wants to eat ancient artifacts that are probably not very clean. Have been there.
It's just a hat.
So you eat...
Haven't you ever heard the expression, I'll eat my hat?
Well, it's still an old hat.
Well, I got a point there.
How do you know that's not
There's
decaying?
one of those convenient ledges.
Yeah. But this time it's only for an artifact, so it's much more believable. Right?
Yeah.
Indy always gets... that area right there is kind of glitchy. Because Indy starts getting stuck on invisible walls. So, you know, if Indy starts getting stuck, just keep rotating the analog stick until Indy eventually moves. Alright. Now go up here. Now, the first two, now, so that second artifact I got there was the only artifact that they even attempted to hide. You know why? Because the first artifact was in plain sight, and the third artifact, it's in plain sight. You can just run up to it. Literally, that's literally where they hid everything. By the way, spam the A button. I will say, this version of the game is a lot easier when it comes to those, like, quick time sections. Because if it's one of those button presses, you only have to press the A button.
True.
And when it comes to the, and the shaking of the Wiimote and Nunchuck is a lot easier than tapping L1 and R1 repeatedly. Because doing that makes your fingers really tired and it kind of hurts after a while. But shaking the Wiimote and Nunchuck is nowhere near as,
Or if it's some weird combination like do square, triangle real quick.
Yeah. In this game, on the PS2 version, like, all those different things will have different buttons. Like, sometimes you'll have to press X, sometimes you'll have to press square, sometimes you'll have to press triangle.
All that's left now is to set the bush on fire.
Hey, look, they're using music from Istanbul again. Like the main chorus from Istanbul. Theme you hear. Oh. Okay, so how did Indy survive that fall? Yet other falls, he died? This game is very inconsistent.
With a fire.
Except this time it's blue. Which means that it's better. Again, that's another one of those weird things where Indy just stops and doesn't move. Even if you're moving the analog stick.
I think it'd be very cool if just out of the shadows, Mei Ling arrives.
It's Mei Ying.
Mei Ying.
I have to say one thing about this game.
Daughter of the Pharaoh came to wash herself at the
one thing I have to say about this game is
on the river's side.
Is that the
saw the ark among the reeds.
Is that the game's controls are kind of weird. For the most part, it controls good, but sometimes Indy goes out of control when you turn the camera at a certain running distance. It just starts. Oh, by the way, just keep tapping the A button. Because literally all the QuickTime events in this version of the game are exactly the same. Tap the A button. Shake the Wiimote and Nunchuck. Pretty much all the QuickTime events in this game are literally just that. In the PS2 version, you actually have to pay attention to which buttons to press. In this version, nah. Just press the same button over and over. You're pretty much guaranteed to win. really like that. The door turns into stairways of the same image. That's pretty cool. Get it? Because we're in Nepal.
Ah, cool.
I guess you can say that was a very ice pun.
Ice.
Quality humor from NatJamMedia, folks.
Yeah, always. You get what you pay for, folks.
Which is nothing. So you don't pay for anything, so you get bottom of the barrel jokes. Oh, come on. Alright, there you go. Honestly, I will say one thing about this game is that sometimes you see the whip icon when that's the wrong place you're supposed to be standing. So... No. What? I'm right there! The whip icon's on screen, I should...
There you go.
That's one thing about that little bit there, is that it's really weird, because the whip icon is there. Alright, so step on this thing.
Get a little hotter on here.
Fire! Fire and ice. Which isn't very nice.
Yeah.
That was a lame joke. But again, you should expect the bottom of the barrel humor from Bad Jokes Media. Alright. This bit here is kind of obnoxious, because it's literally you doing the same thing, pushing statues. So I think we might speed this up. So after 2 or so minutes of me just doing what you just saw, sped up. A pretty weak puzzle. It's honestly more boring and repetitive than clever and fun. Because you can't really do that fast. Even when you solve the puzzle, one of the cool things about puzzles is that when you know how to do it, you can do it faster. Yet here, even if you know what to do, it takes forever to do.
The sea dry land and the waters were
Indy, you're not speaking. Stop thinking. You know, you're a video game character. When you speak, you do have to kind of... When we hear your voice, you have to be talking.
You found it. I was almost hoping you'd come back empty-handed.
What do you... I've got to say, Fraulein, you've got one heck of an Irish accent.
I'm no German, you idiot. I'm working with British intelligence. My mission was to get the staff before Vuller. But it's too late for that now. We're surrounded. We can't let him have the staff, Indy. But we can seal it inside this cave forever.
Story of my life. Come on, let's blow this place from the outside.
Indiana, I grow tired of these reunions. I should bury you here in this temple.
Funny you should say that, Magnus.
Take the spy and the staff aboard the Odin and reconnect, please.
Let me go, you bastards!
Goodbye, Indy. Stocktempel in Stücke springen.
You know, why didn't he just shoot him? It's like the whole James Bond thing. You can either shoot him or hang him above a shark cage and slowly lower him to his death, giving him time to figure out a way to escape.
You know, the best Bond villain, or Indiana Jones villain, would literally just be... Alright, so like in Last Crusade, you know how they're tied to the chair? Well, they accidentally almost killed themselves by lighting the place on fire. Why didn't they just shoot them?
Maybe Magnus Voller's a coward and can't bring himself to kill someone personally.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Oh. Alright. Hey look, they're using music from Panama now. Basically, Nepal is basically reused music. The stage. What?
Oh, man.
Oh wait, oh you're supposed to use the nunchuck. Oh gosh, I thought you were supposed to use the... Oh gosh. What the heck? Shoot! Indy wasn't shooting! I was tapping the B button, yet Indy wasn't shooting. He just stood there. Or he sat there. Thanks, game. You made me unfairly lose health. What the heck? I'm dying from glitches. I'm literally dying from glitches. These don't count as fair deaths, because all my deaths are coming from glitches. Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is bad. This has never happened to me before. Maybe it's because I'm not standing centered. Okay. Alright, now I'm more centered. But the only problem with me having to stay centered is that I'm farther away from the microphone. And we can't have the microphone become centered towards me. That's mainly because Jan also has to speak.
I'll speak right now. I'll talk about how hungry I am. I really need to eat a sandwich or something.
This is a very difficult part in the PS2 version. But in the Wii version, you can just shoot, and if you miss, it doesn't matter, because you can just easily re-hit.
Oh, look at that.